and welcome to Kardashians Anonymous, the only 12-step program that's famous for being famous on live stream TV. I am your resident Kylie Jenner apologist, Olivia Snow Norman.
And I'm wearing problematic Kardashian-style cornrows. Also, my name is Cait Raft. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to the live stream on the Stream TV. What's up? Feel free to comment on the page and maybe we'll give you a shout out or maybe we'll just like berate you or whatever. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce our guest for tonight's show. You may know him from IFC's The Birthday Boys or the very, very famous and popular podcast, Doughboys. Let's just say he is a boy, that's for sure. But before I bring him on or give him a chance to talk, I would just like to say that we found this paparazzi video of you. So if we can play that.
Yeah, we gotta watch.
Yeah.
He's very, very famous. It'll be up on.
Here we go.
Where is it? Oh, there's Mitch, and it looks like he has,
Oh, wow, look at that.
is that I hear a cat meowing?
That's a
TMZ
cat.
take that?
TMZ
God.
caught you
Wow.
saving a cat.
Mitch, welcome to the show, Mitch.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for letting me come on and using this footage that I didn't allow to be.
Mitch has a new hobby of saving cats.
Yeah.
I saved a stray cat. I saw it down on this area in Vermont, in a very busy area, and I decided that I had to save this cat. And me and a few other people, one of which gave you that video, saved that cat together. And as you notice, my shirt is a little bit messy.
Oh.
And you pointed this out before this. You were very upset. And it was
I sneakily pointed it out. I didn't want you to know. I wanted the stain to be shown.
But I knew about the stain. It was from lying on the dirty cement trying to catch this cat.
Well,
So, wait, when did you save this cat?
I saved this cat on Saturday night.
So, you didn't wash the shirt.
Actually, I'm sorry, I apologize. Friday night.
But you didn't wash the shirt. You knew it was dirty and you still wore it again. Oh, great. All right.
Cool.
Well, let's move on. Here, I'm sorry, we teased you a little bit,
That's
but
right.
now you're
Oh,
gonna
everyone
sit back
does.
and
We're all
relax.
friends. For those watching, Mitch is one of our dearest friends. We're so
Aw.
happy to
Dear
have him on
friend.
the show.
Thank you, guys. You're dear friends. I accept the teasing.
Oh yes.
So this is
our RIP Cocktails with Chloe cocktail of the week. This one is called.
Strong.
It is very
It's
strong,
very strong.
and it's called Courtney's Carbless Kale Cocktail. And so it has some kale juice in it, some whiskey, and some basil and some pineapple.
Pineapple
like
though.
it?
pretty good.
Pineapple isn't carbless. Just so
I
you
know. I was like, it's probably not carbless, but I like alliteration.
Can I just say that carbless is like more of like a state of mind than it is like an actual rule.
I
Yeah.
think science would disagree with you.
I eat sandwiches every day, but I say I don't eat carbs.
It's very good.
We just think Kourtney Kardashian would really like this. So Kourtney, if you're watching, which we know you are, Kourtney, feel free to go on our Facebook page where we will be posting the entire recipe for this cocktail. It's facebook.com/groups/Kardashians Anonymous. Everyone can feel free to join. It's a closed group, which means it's a safe space to talk about the Kardashians.
It's important.
Yeah, it's
Today's
important.
online world, it's important to have a safe
Mitch
space.
knows.
I
Mitch
know all about
knows.
this.
Okay,
So I guess let's get into the episode.
Rob and China.
Rob and
So-
China, episode 2. Rob in the cradle. Rob
Ooh,
in the cradle.
Great title, guys. You guys over at E, Ryan Seacrest, that's probably your idea, and good for you. Really
for
clever. Okay, so Mitch is going to recap the show for us.
Okay. I'll recap the show for you guys for sure.
In like two sentences, what do you think the
Okay,
show
first
was?
I want to start off by saying, one, I've never watched any Kardashian show ever. This is the first episode I've ever watched.
And that's why we asked you to do it. We wanted your fresh
Outsider,
perspective.
yeah.
Yes. Well, two, I didn't know what you guys were doing. I didn't know what the show was. I didn't know what you guys were up to, really.
You didn't watch the first episode.
I didn't watch I did
You
not see
just
the
know
first
that
episode.
we are sneaky.
I know you guys are very sneaky. Three, I found out while I was watching it that it's an hour long, which is insane to me that this show is an hour long.
Yeah, it's insane that it's not longer, right?
It should be 2 hours if you want to fit the full story in.
Oh, there was just so many storylines this
Okay,
episode.
and Mitch will now tell us all the
Okay.
storylines.
Well, also for I don't know why on earth you guys watch this, but I will say this.
We ask ourselves that every week.
I don't ask myself that.
So Rob, in this episode, Rob was feeling a little bit self-conscious. It was kind of actually a tale of China was upset that Rob wasn't hanging out with her as much.
This is a common.
Yep. Well, China is pregnant. I don't know, how far along is she? She's like,
She's
Unclear on this
okay,
show.
in the
5
first
months or
episode,
something,
they
or-
said she was like about 4 months pregnant, but
Okay.
we realized the chronology of the show is very off. Very, very off.
okay, yeah.
We noticed that most of the time they don't show her bump, and I think it's because they shoot it all out of order.
That makes sense,
Um,
yeah.
So they only show her bump when they like absolutely have to, but it's like usually like all her confessionals are like tits up,
Yeah.
and then a lot of times she's like in bed with like a pillow over her stomach or like,
Yes.
you know what I
During
mean?
the taping of this, I think she was probably 4 or 5 months along, I guess. I did some research online. I saw that she was in Cannes. She went to Cannes in
Which was in the episode, yeah.
yeah, and that was in June or July or something like that.
Yeah.
End of
Oh
June.
yeah. Oh, you did research.
I did research. I looked up. I read
Wow.
about these people. I found out all about them.
Good for you.
Thank you.
So Rob is not hanging out with China. And from what I understand, actually Scott Disick, right? Is that who that is?
Yeah.
He kind of like tells you, he catches you up to date by being like, they were China and Rob were dating, and now they and they were dating for a few weeks, and then he got her pregnant. So like the
Very
backstory
quick
was filled in by
relationship.
Scott. Yes, by Scott Disick. Who,
We,
by the
call,
way,
we
is
call him Lord Disick in this house. That's what that's his preferred title is Lord.
Yeah,
Disick.
he
He's
got
a very annoying human on this
hound
show.
over.
No, he's the best part of the show.
Actually, he is less annoying on this show than he is on Keeping Up
With the Kardashians?
with the Kardashians.
Yeah, if you really get through the whole saga of Scott, like they really painted on to be the villain for the first like 5 or 6 seasons, and then he was just like too funny. So like now he's just like the comic relief.
And he's out of rehab again, and I think
That's
he's
good.
really gotten himself together. And
I just like my heart goes out to Scott. Like Scott, like you are my everything. Like I think you're so funny. I think you're like the best part of any Kardashian show is when Scott's on it. Like I'm rooting for you, Scott. He's had a rough couple of years. So we
Is
just
Scott Disick like your hall pass from Jack Allison, your boyfriend?
Jack
Oh my God,
Allison, Caitlin's boyfriend, who also used to be Jack's roommate.
And it used to be my roommate, Mitch's
Yeah,
roommate.
Mitch and Jack used to be roommates, and now
First
and
off-
Kate used to be my roommate. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how we
Can
all
I
know
just
each
say,
other.
like, no, I don't have a hall pass. Like, especially not with Scott Disick. Like, I don't see him that way. I see him more of like he's like my brother or like my wise uncle. You know,
Okay.
I'm not sexually attracted to him. If I was gonna sleep with any Kardashian, it would hands down be Kim or Kanye or a combo of them.
Oh, okay.
I have the same answer.
Right?
I think that Rob, I actually kind of relate to Rob. And also, it's funny because my old roommate, Jack, who Kate knows well, used to record me at my apartment. So I felt for Rob. That happens to him in this episode.
All right, well,
Let's
let's
talk about
take
that.
it back a little bit. Let's take it back a little
okay,
bit. We
I'm
don't want to
sorry.
jump. But the episode did start with like Rob and China still aren't talking. They haven't talked for 4 days. China's having a birthday party for one of her employees for her
Speaking of
online
which-
company. Oh yeah, she puts on she
This
finds a
exact
wig in a
wig.
bag, which Caitlin has. We both jumped at the screen when we saw her put this wig on.
I swear I had to go into my closet and check that China didn't rob me. Oh, wow. Well, anyway, if you comment that you want this wig, we'll do it as an audience giveaway. Just
we'll
just
send
use
it to
You know
you.
what? You're going to give away that old used wig?
Yeah. Hashtag I want Kate's wig.
I think she has like 3 in a trash bag.
Give the whole trash bag away.
If you
No, we're gonna need some of those wigs.
yeah,
Give
no.
away the trash bag.
I can
wigs.
afford to give one away. I'm not rolling in wigs here. Okay?
No one who is rolling in wigs.
Black China.
Black China for sure.
But she's throwing a birthday party for one of her employees. And I was just really fascinated in watching her grill. She was grilling meatballs. You put meatballs. I've never seen anyone put
I
meatballs
felt like
on a
that
grill.
I think that was wrong. I felt like
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
that turn
wrong.
it into like little burger balls?
That's
I feel like
weird.
that would turn into burger balls. Also, I have a quick question. She's called Black China. So my question is that just, has that always been her like stage name, or is that in response because was another China?
No, her real name is Angela. I think it might have been her stripper name because she was a stripper. I'm not sure.
Okay.
And she was also, I believe, like a video vixen for a little bit. She was like Nicki Minaj's double in
okay.
videos. So I think that was just like a stage name.
There's a lot of talk about, and I'm not sure if this happens every episode, but there was a lot of talk about her ass in this episode.
Yeah.
There was a lot of talk about
How
her
it
ass.
looked, and she
She's
was
very
very
insecure
self-conscious
about how
yes.
big her fake ass is.
Which it is very big.
It's-
It's
it's
huge.
very, very
and when you
big.
get pregnant, like I assume like your butt gets bigger, you're gaining weight. Like she's so her already very large ass that I assume has implants in it, right? Like it or not, but regardless, it's bigger than ever, and
I think
she's
it has,
insecure.
I think it has implants because they were talking on the episode.
Yes, okay.
About a plastic surgeon was talking about her.
She
ass.
kept talking about how like the media was saying stuff about her and she's gonna do whatever she wants, like no matter what the media says. And then a doctor posted something about her, like that her ass collapses. I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
What does that mean? Your
what does that
ass
mean?
collapsing? Even if you're,
It will
even if
happen.
it was fake, I don't know how it could collapse. Like,
You guys are young. It will happen at some point to you.
Did it happen
What
to
does
you?
that mean?
It
What
happened to
is-
me. My
your
my
ass
collapsed. Yeah, it caved in on itself.
it caved in.
Oh wow! So, hey, you guys, if you're tuning in right now, please follow us on Twitter at Kardashians Anon or at The Stream TV, and tell us your stories about your ass collapsing. We want to hear it. We want to know. Use the hashtag ass collapse.
And
You know what happens a lot is
please
that-
send pictures.
Yeah, send pictures. And also, I just let you know, because you guys don't seem to kind of know the deal with this. It's like, there's a hole, and so when your ass collapses, it caves into the hole, pretty much.
And that happened to you.
Okay.
It's true.
Can we go back? Okay, so.
Can we go back? You want to edit that
no,
out?
Let's
I'm
speed
saying
through the rest of
we're
the
just like
recap.
jumping all around, and I want to like, we
Yeah,
see
we
China
yes.
talking and confiding in a friend, and then we see Rob with Chris and Scott, and this whole episode is kind of based on Scott being his like guru or his.
The blind leading the blind, I
Yes,
say.
yes,
You can
his
say
like.
that again.
The blind leading the blind, I say.
Aw, you can say that again.
And poor Rob, poor Rob's hair though.
Oh, his hair was so bad in this episode. It was like flat. Like it was like he woke up from a nap. You said this when we were watching. It was like he woke up from a nap before every scene. Like it was smushed and
My guess is
weird.
that he probably did wake up
Yeah.
from a nap
Yeah.
during every scene.
And they also, Rob works out with Dawn, the famous Kardashian trainer.
Yeah.
The famous trainer.
They show a good 15-second montage of it. Doesn't look like it was a big workout session.
It didn't look very long, and then also they showed a clip of young Rob in high school.
That was shocking.
Oh, he
Oh
was
my
so
God,
hot.
Rob
He
was so
hot.
hot.
Relax, ladies. He was.
Bitch, admit it.
He was hot. He looked good. He looked good. He looked really good. I can really relate to Rob in this episode. I just want to say that
Yeah, tell us.
his ex-girlfriend had hurt him, and so he was a little bit. He had some trust issues.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
think a lot of guys can relate to that.
Did your ex-girlfriend hurt you?
No, I'm just saying that a lot of guys can relate to that in some way or another.
Because if she did hurt you, you can talk about it with us on the
She
air.
did not hurt me. I'm saying every past relationship, for guys and girls, there can be
Oh,
a little hurt. You can be a
totally.
little.
Yes.
You can in going into a new relationship, you can be a little self-conscious about what happened.
Yes.
So that was interesting to see. And then also, I just feel like I relate to Rob in a lot of ways, in that he's a very self-conscious man all around.
Sensitive.
He's very sensitive. He's a super
He's
sensitive
sweet,
guy.
sensitive,
Sweet,
man.
sensitive little boy.
Yeah.
Because, okay, so it turns, Rob and China, they get back together or they forgive each other for whatever. And China says, please come to Cannes with me, because she's hosting a Daily Mail party
yacht
in
party.
Cannes. And do you know what Daily Mail is?
Do you know about the Daily Mail?
It's like-
British newspaper.
It's
like
the
right?
trashy
trashiest.
British newspaper, which, I mean, I go on every day.
It's amazing. The Daily Mail is it has the best articles. They're so funny.
And she
Check
is,
it out.
She is probably just because of like it's pop culture news, it's celebrity news. A lot of times it's like reality celebrity news. So she is the perfect person to be hosting a party for them. But it just seemed a little like weird. She was going all the way to Cannes to host this party.
It kind of like maybe be like, oh, there's so much money in that world that they're sending her to Cannes to walk the. When I looked it up, they walked the blue carpet. So maybe that's the Daily Mail
Yeah,
carpet.
because their
Daily
like,
Mail is
logo
blue and white.
Okay.
So she invites Rob to go to Cannes with her, and he says, yes, I will go. But we know, being Kardashian fans,
Yeah.
Rob never goes on vacations.
No, he
Rob
flakes
doesn't go
last
anywhere.
minute.
Rob didn't go to Kim's wedding.
Yeah, Rob
He's not
going
gonna
to
go to Cannes with you. I
turned
knew it
around.
wasn't gonna happen.
Thumbs up to Rob. I like that, Rob. I don't like to do stuff either. I related to Rob a lot.
Controversial.
Oh man, we have a Rob apologist.
Rob
I am a Rob
apologist.
apologist.
Your resident Rob apologist, Mike Mitchell here.
He didn't feel comfortable with how he looked. He didn't like the paparazzi taking pictures of him.
Do you think you and Rob would be good friends?
Yeah, like, would you guys hang out?
I don't
he
know if we would
loves-
get along.
Playing video games.
I like that
He
side of
loves
it.
candy.
Yeah. We seem like different people for sure.
He loves to lounge.
I love to lounge.
And you love to lounge.
I'm a big lounger.
He does.
People
Everyone.
call me the lounger.
They all say,
don't.
all the other Kardashians say that he has a great sense of humor. I've never seen it, but you're a funny guy.
Hey,
I guess his
thank
family
you.
thinks he's a funny guy.
So
yeah, I think we
I
would
think
maybe
you guys
get
would be
along.
good friends.
let's talk
so.
about how the episode kind of ended. So where did we leave off?
Well, Rob doesn't go.
He doesn't go to Cannes.
China gets upset.
Oh, and guess what? Rob put a crib together.
Oh,
He
yeah.
did.
And everyone praised him like so much. Like everyone treats him like a dumb baby or something. They're like,
Yeah.
you put a crib together. Like we didn't think you could even like get out of bed. Like
Which is like,
congrats.
that is a scary sign for a man who is about to have his first child.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's like
like
an
a-
adult, like man.
He's
It's-
like
that
almost
was
30
sad.
or
Yeah,
something, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm older than Rob, but
I know, but if you
You're
were about to
also
have a
that.
baby, you would be putting.
I could put a crib together.
You would do more than that, I'm sure.
yeah, I would do more than that.
I just think like
I would jump off
we
a
do have to. Mitch,
What?
if you had a baby, you would jump off a bridge.
Uh-huh.
Your future child's gonna watch this one day for sure and hear you say that.
Well, then you can
And
visit
he'll
my
say,
grave afterwards.
he'll say, I wish you did, Dad.
Oh my God, that rude little.
Okay.
I'll strangle him like Bart Simpson.
Oh no! This is actually a Kardashians podcast, so
Oh, I'm sorry.
no Simpsons.
Oh,
No
also,
Simpsons talk.
can we quickly just say how China went and got a tongue ring because she's like, I'm gonna do whatever I want, no matter what the media says. Don't think the media cared.
And I
Whether
don't
she
think
got
I
a tongue
read
ring.
that anywhere.
But I did care that she's friends with Hef's old twin girlfriends.
Oh yeah.
Blast from the past.
It felt like they were asked to do the show and were on for like 30 seconds.
You don't think they're actually
They must
friends?
have had a
I
lot
don't
that
know.
got cut or something.
Yeah, it was really quick.
It was
really
very quick.
I bet they show up later.
You think so?
I bet you.
Yeah, they're probably gonna come back.
I bet both of you.
They also were
come
like
back.
completely naked and like like one of them was,
They
right?
were in
like tits
Playboy.
are out.
They were in
Yeah.
Playboy and they were on Girls Next Door.
They're
I thought they-
comfortable. I'm not as
I thought they
comfortable.
looked great.
They're
They're a little curvier.
curvier
and I think it
and they
looks
look
good on them.
They're beautiful.
I would love to be that open with my butt. I would walk out here in the buff if I was that comfortable.
Well, maybe next time you're on the show.
No.
I hope so.
I'm saying I wish I was that comfortable. I'm not that comfortable.
Well, let's get you
I'd like to give
confident
a-
enough to get
Yeah.
naked on the show.
I think that's about it for the recap of the show. But if you have any questions about other things that happen on the show, make sure you tweet at us at Kardashians Anonymous or join our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Kardashians Anonymous, or join the conversation on thestreamtv.com or YouTube, their YouTube page, which you could find. You're smart. You could Google it.
Everybody knows how to Google. Everyone knows how to search.
I do want to
Mitch,
say that I think that we did cover everything in the episode.
I
And
have
we barely
so much
talked
more to
about it,
say.
and it was an hour long.
I have so much
which
more to
just
say,
shows
but we have
that not a lot happens in the show.
I have so much more to say, but we also cover Kardashian news.
Yeah, we got a lot
and
to
a
do.
lot has happened in the news of the Kardashian universe.
Yeah, but before we do that, we're going to take a quick little break. And on that note, before we break, I want to give a shout out to one of our fans at Tina Persky, who said, I'm commenting.
And she
So-
also said, I'd love to lounge with
She also
B-Day
said, I
boys
love
in
to
the
lounge too.
That's Tina?
Yeah.
Tina. We'll lounge for the anytime.
All right, so we'll see you guys in a short moment. Thanks a lot. And that moment is now.
In case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live. In case you missed it live.
Oh my God.
High five.
Just to let
They
you
did
know.
what to me?
We had a crazy vampire threesome.
And you can't unsee that. That's burned into my brain now. I was like,
You know why we saying yes. You know why we saying yes. Look at me, I'm dancing.
He was like, yeah, I'll tell you whatever you want.
He is quite something.
And we're like, inseparable.
These hoes ain't look.
you just went to a totally different direction on that one.
I love it. That's genius.
We're funny.
Billionaire goes broke, it means he's got like $4 million.
There's got to be a code on that.
This might actually be a thing.
Somebody better take some pictures of this.
What did I do?
But is there?
Are we there yet? Can we talk about this?
We've been waiting all night. I don't know.
I don't like to break nails.
You can't count anything out.
It's been another awesome night at the stream.tv, guys.
Thank you for joining us, you guys.
We're back. Oh my gosh.
Wow, thank you
Classic
guys
Jimmy
so
Fallon.
much for just watching. We love you, and we give you kisses.
So we're gonna move on to like what's happening in the Kardashian universe. There's a
Ooh, I
lot
can't
going
wait.
on.
Oh my God. But before we get to like the main news, this just in, so I didn't have time to make a slide for it. But
Like we just found it on there.
You would have made a slide for it?
yeah, as you
Yeah.
all know, Kim is woke AF and like posted an entire page in the New York Times this weekend, like denouncing people who deny the Armenian genocide. Like, good for you, Kim. Like, you're woke. Like, you're Armenia woke. Like, we are like on your side. And if you're denying the Armenian genocide, then like get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
But I'm glad that she's like starting to
she's
use her fame
outspoken.
as like doing some good.
And we have to really thank Kanye for that because he really brought that out in her. Because before Kanye, like, she would just like post selfies. Now she's posting selfies and
New York Times.
New York Times
Armenian
op-eds,
genocide.
yeah. Okay,
So then, okay.
let's go to our first slide.
Our first slide.
Of news.
Kim is actually getting funny too.
Oh my God, so funny.
It was her friend's birthday this week, and she posted this picture of her and her friend, and it says, "Happy birthday at Steph Shep. I love this pic of us." But as you can see,
It's just a
it's
picture.
just an ass pic of Kim with the
Kim.
shadow of another girl in the mirror. Do you see the shadow?
I see the shadow. I see it.
Don't you think that's funny?
It's very, very funny.
She knows that people
Not only
think
is-
she's
not only is Kim
self-absorbed.
woke, she's toned too.
Oh my God, look
She's
at her. She's
toned.
never looked better.
She looks
I
great.
think
She's
she's
down.
amazing.
Do you think that ass is gonna collapse?
Never.
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 Really?
Hell
No,
would
no,
freeze
no.
over before Kim Kardashian's ass collapses.
I don't know. You know, an accident
Something-
could happen.
An accident could happen.
And
Does she
that's-
have butt implants?
No, because she did an X-ray of her butt.
They're
to prove that she
There's
didn't.
some. I think they're like fat injections or something because it's so much bigger than it used to be.
I think her
But
butt
hey,
is
I think it
perfect.
still looks great. Do what you
Kim, if
want.
you need some fat injections, I'm your guy. Take whatever you want from me.
My God. All right, well, you heard it here first on Kardashians Anonymous.
giving it as an
Mike Mitchell
offer.
wants to donate his fat to Kim's
Okay,
ass.
Yes, as much as you want.
tweet at Kardashians Anon, hashtag I want Mitch's fat.
Yeah, if you want Mitch's fat to be in
I
your
don't know
ass.
if they have to tweet this.
Hashtag I want Mitch's fat.
Don't. I beg you, do not tweet any of this.
But do tweet
But
it.
do.
Anyway, let's go to the next slide here. Okay, so this is a picture of a
what the
placenta.
fuck?
I put that in there because
Is
Black.
this her placenta?
No, this is just a
This is
Google
Kim's
image.
It's
ass.
egg placenta?
Yeah,
a
this
placenta.
is a placenta, and I put it there because Black China had a quote in Us Weekly this week that said that she wants to eat her placenta and that it's healthy. And you know what? Like, obviously, like, whatever we feel about that, like, I'll put that aside. My takeaway from this piece of news is just that Courtney's gotten to her, you know, and they're probably close. Like, Courtney's probably with her when she, like, made that quote. Like, we all know Courtney famously eats her placenta after she gives birth, and Blac Chyna's just trying to fit in. And she's
Can you
a
put
part
it in
of the family.
pills? Can you put it in like little pills?
You
I
can.
don't know
There's
that
so many
much.
ways to
Yeah.
prepare your placenta. You can there's so many placenta recipes. Tweet us your best placenta recipes at Kardashians Anon.
Hashtag I want Mitch to eat my placenta.
Okay.
I'll eat it if it's prepared well enough. I'll eat it up.
Okay. Good. All right.
Burrito,
So
placenta burrito.
let's go to the next
Then
slide.
our next slide. Okay, so first this week,
Get that slide off the thing.
Kylie Jenner
Ooh, look
posted
at her.
this. Oh, Mitch is real staring. Kylie Jenner posted this pic of her, which
Louise.
at first
Jesus
I thought
Christ.
was a complete nude.
It looks like a nude at first glance.
I don't know. I don't know.
Her hips have gotten wider.
I think that
Yes,
she's
I think
working
she-
out specifically to get that shape, and I think she may be doing
that
injections.
she's doing injections. She's doing injections.
She must be doing injections.
She looked good. She doesn't have to. She can
She
just
looks.
be yourself.
She
yeah.
looks good now, though.
But she can do whatever she wants.
You look good.
She can do whatever she'd
now.
like to do.
She looks great now.
How old is she?
She's 19.
Jesus Christ.
But this got attention because she did this like a day or two before her older sister.
Okay,
Kim
that brings us
K.
to the
I think
next slide.
my first pube came in at 19.
Ew, Mitch.
Mitch.
I'm just saying she's way more developed than I.
You're
you
not a woman. What the fuck? Why are you even saying
You didn't think I
that?
had pubes?
You can't compare your puberty to
You
Kylie
didn't
Jenner's curves.
I'm just saying that I was very far
It has
behind.
nothing to do with each other.
Well, I'm telling you, I was behind. If it was a race, I'd be.
So
way
when
far
did you get your first like
When did I
lingerie?
get my curves?
Yeah, did you get your curves?
My curves came in around probably 23 or so.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go to the next slide. This brings us to our
Olivia's
next
snorting,
slide.
by the way.
So this is Kim posted this of her spray tan on Snapchat, and what I actually noticed about this was I saw an article where Kim's
Mitch is getting real sweaty.
I know, he's really horny. So I saw an article that was saying that Kim's spray tan artist said that she painted on those abs. And
It's a spray tan, so yeah.
I'm sorry, but like so rude. Like, don't fucking say that to the press. Like, just let us live the lie that Kim has perfect abs, because it's like, you're never getting hired again.
Yeah,
No,
you're
but
in
I mean,
trouble.
that's what like a spray tan is. Like she probably is like defined,
Right.
but then she got it a little darker on the
but
sides.
who cares?
You guys think-
That spray tan artist is never
My
working
thing
in
is
this
though, when you zoom
Hollywood
in, you
again.
can like see like right before the slit.
There's-
I mean,
You
it's
like
hot.
see like
Jesus, you just yelled at me for
Slit.
being. You just said slit.
We can say slit. We're taking
that's
slit
not
back.
that's not a cuss word.
Let me just say, I want to ask you guys. Do you think that I would look sexier if I drew abs on my face?
Yes.
No.
Okay, wait. This is our perfect. This is perfect
Oh,
for.
really?
This is
Okay.
perfect for our Kanye or Kanye segment of the show.
Yeah.
So tweet us Kanye if you think Mitch would look good with spray tan abs, and tweet us Kanye if you think that he should just keep his beautiful abs the way they are.
Just to be clear, it's Kanye.
Kanye
or
or
Y-A,
Kanye.
But I'm saying Y-A-Y, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Because I was gonna say, like, if you just tweet Kanye, it'll probably get
no,
lost in the shuffle.
hashtag Kanye or hashtag Kanye.
Kanye. Okay.
And make sure you tweet at Kardashians Anon. Make sure you tag at the Stream TV and follow all of us, okay?
Or like Kanye or Kanye for like over all these naked selfies.
Yeah, just give us your thoughts in general.
Yeah.
They're all right, if you ask me. Not bad.
Jesus.
Oh God.
I'm
okay.
so creeped out. Like, Can I leave?
Okay. Okay.
It's your show. You can't just leave.
Okay, let's go to the next
Also,
one.
why they tweet all these out? That's crazy.
Oh yes, Kanye West. He's on Instagram. He just joined.
Kanye.
You know,
Kanye.
despite saying in 2014 that he like reached out to Instagram that he wanted to like redesign the whole app. But
They
he's
should
on.
have said yes.
He's
You know what's
on.
depressing about this?
What?
He's already got way more likes than any of my pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, he's Kanye West, Mitch.
Yeah, I know,
Mitch
but I'm
thinks
saying,
he
like,
deserves more
But I'm saying
followers
like
than
his
Kanye.
first, that first picture.
This is his first picture.
That has way more likes than even my best picture. I took a picture of my cats,
Why
Wally
don't
and
you-
Irma.
Why don't you like, write one of the greatest albums of all time and then like.
What is it? What
Can you-
album is that in your opinion?
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Okay, I agree
I think
with
you
on
should
that. I think
post
that's a great album.
some-
It's my favorite album of all time. Second, okay, we gotta move. We gotta move
Yeah, we
faster.
gotta move on.
guys.
Oh, so this is his first picture, some building. He's somewhere in Europe.
Nice research.
Hey.
Next,
Some
let's go to
building.
the next slide.
Oh, this I think is just another picture of his Instagram. Oh no,
Okay.
no, no! Khloe
Okay.
Kardashian.
This is Chloe's new boyfriend. His name is Tristan Thompson. He's a basketball player.
That's right, yeah.
And that's let's go to the next slide.
He's cute. They
That's
were
it?
kissing.
That's all the time you're gonna spend on it?
Yeah. We
I
can wrap
mean,
it
no,
up.
this is a picture where you can kind of
can see
see
his
them.
dick
You can. He
at
looks
Tim
like
Hortons.
it's big.
Oh
it's
my
like,
God, is
you
that what
see
that
that?
is?
Huge.
I mean,
That can happen? It can go like all the way down like that?
Mitch, like,
well, I
you
guess
better
we
believe-
know it doesn't happen.
He wouldn't be dating Chloe if it didn't.
Yeah,
Jesus.
All
Tristan.
right.
he's handsome. I
God.
like him.
Okay, so
insane.
now we're gonna answer a couple fan
By the way,
questions.
quickly, side
Quickly.
note, Khloe Kardashian looks great.
She looks great.
Best she's ever looked.
She deserves happiness. She deserves new
After
love. She's
everything,
newly
yes.
divorced. I'm very happy for her.
Okay, so we're gonna just quickly answer some fan questions. I'll take the first one.
Okay.
This is from my aunt, Liz Gurna.
It's a long question, so like.
She wrote, if not already covered, whose bright idea is the graphics / anime / whatever you would call the effect they're putting to open and close scenes on Rob and China? Or does everybody like it and I'm old and bitter? Visually, it just looks very bad. Stock effect. I will never watch the show again because of it. I'm now
Wow.
off in a huff. Thank
Oh.
you. I don't know if that's a question. Whose
So
bright
I
idea?
I
comment.
100% agree with you.
It looks
It
bad.
looks
It looks
bad.
bad. What are they doing?
It looks really bad.
It's just out of focus and like you can't tell. Like it's stupid. It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the
It's
next
bad.
question.
We don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay, at Skylar in Dallas on Twitter asked, since we've seen David Schwimmer play Robert Kardashian, R.I.P., which Friends alums would best portray the rest of the fam? Courtney Cox probably would be Kris
Courtney.
Jenner.
Oh.
Okay. Who's
Courtney
Rachel?
Cox would be a great Kris Jenner.
Who's Rachel?
Oh, Rachel.
Oh, wait,
Jennifer
are we
Jennifer's.
comparing?
We're gonna have what Friends cast play Kardashians.
Okay. Not
You know-
not which Kardashian is like which friend.
No,
Oh
that's
gosh,
not the
this
question.
is a long
Scott
conversation.
Disick is Chandler.
You know what? We really don't have time.
Yeah, we
to,
don't
like,
have time.
Get
We'll
into this.
we'll
Scott
discuss
Disick
it
is
on our
Chandler,
Facebook.
though.
We'll do this all on our Facebook.
Yeah, we'll
it's
do this
too
on the
long. It's too
Facebook.
long. Oh, but this one he also did another question.
Okay, he had a
that's
question for
directly
you,
towards
Mitch.
you. Mitch, which video is better, Kanye's Jesus Walks or Kim's Ray J Humps?
Oh my God, that's a dirty question. I'd say Jesus Walks.
Have you watched
It's
both?
shot better. I've seen a little bit of the Ray J one, like when
Thank you for being
the
honest.
guys are around and we're all watching the.
You don't have to
When guys
explain
get together,
yourself.
we put on porno.
Oh
I don't
God,
like
we're
that.
moving on.
All right, so our very last
It's not
thing.
real. I was joking.
We're gonna read a prayer and then we're gonna be done. So thanks for watching and please just keep subscribing, commenting at the Stream TV, at Kardashians Anon, like on Facebook, like on everything.
And this is our prayer to the Godfather of Kardashians, with whom none of this would be possible, Robert Kardashian Sr. Okay, so everyone bow your heads.
We say it at the same time.
We're gonna say it at the same
Okay.
time.
Hold hands.
Robert Kardashian Sr., Kim's father who art in heaven, OJ be thy friend, maker of oversized asses, protect our blessed family from sex tapes, bad plastic surgery, quickie marriages, and lengthy divorces. Keep them on the E network forever and ever. Amen.
You guys wrote a different one for me.
Oops.
Bye.
Bye bye.